everyone. Hope you're having a great day. I know it has been forever since I've made a video, especially a cooking video, and so I wanted to have you come along and cook dinner with me tonight and kind of catch you up on where I've been and why it's been so long. Okay, so what we're making tonight is called pizza casserole, and it's kind of a sideways recipe that I used to make. So the recipe I used to make is called pescetti pizza, and you use spaghetti and meat and cheese and all this kind of stuff. Of course, we're not going to use the spaghetti noodles and I'm not going to use zucchini noodles or the shirataki or however they're called noodles, because I just don't care for the texture of those. This is a really good easy casserole that you can make. You can prep a lot of this ahead of time and you'll see that I have done that. And you know, you can throw it together right after work, pop it in the oven and it's almost done. You can portion this into like a aluminum foil pan and put it in the freezer and then pull it out as a fast dinner some nights. But I'm going to go ahead and start by turning you down so that you can see what I'm doing. Alright, so here's my bowl and I've got it on top of my measuring scale. Now this recipe starts out with 1 pound of browned ground beef. So I've prep cooked my brown ground beef and I'm going to measure out a pound. That's why I have it on my scale. Okay, and I'm just going to put 16 ounces of this in here. I will say this is, I browned up 2 pounds of ground beef, and this is what I got out of it. So that is almost 16 ounces. There we go. That is 1 pound and 1/4 ounce. I think I can handle that difference. Okay, so to this I'm going to add 4 ounces of shredded mozzarella cheese and 1 egg. So I'm going to zero this out and add another 4 ounces. 1, 2, 3, and I always, at the very end, I always play with it like this. Okay, that's 4 ounces. And then I'm going to take 1 egg and just plop it in there. And just about a tablespoon of oregano. You know me, I'm always forgetting something. I forgot my spoon. Alright, so while I'm mixing this up, I'll let you know where I've been. So the first problem came a couple months ago when I needed to replace my phone. And I replaced my phone and I could never get it to properly download and edit the videos that I needed to. I needed a new computer because the computer that I have is old and slow and it was erroring and all of that. So not only did I need a new computer, I needed a new phone. I got this camera that I'm using today in December with the intent of switching over to it, and then I just didn't. Okay, so that's all mixed together. I'm going to move my scale to the side and I'm going to bring my casserole in. I made this before in an oval casserole and it was okay, but I'm going to put it in this round one because I think it'll just make it a little bit thicker. This is going to make 6 portions. Okay. Sorry about the shadows, guys. I'm trying to figure out all this lighting stuff too. Okay, so new camera, new computer, new phone, and every time I tried to do something, I'm just pressing it really hard into here to kind of make it a bit of a crust. And every time I tried to do a video and then download it and edit it and all of that, I mean, just nothing was working right for me. So I was quite frustrated. And then work got really busy and I kind of fell by the wayside. Okay, so let me show you what this looks like. Okay, so see, it's nice and flat in there. I've pressed it down. Now what I'm going to do is I made some spaghetti sauce. You don't have to make the spaghetti sauce. You can do your own thing. If you like Rouse, you can use Rouse or whatever low-carb spaghetti sauce you like. And I'm just going to put a half cup to a cup, which is your preference, but half cup usually seems to be pretty good for me, on top of that. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the other 4 ounces of cheese and I'm going to put almost all of it on this casserole. Okay, because I like mine good and cheesy. Alright, so on top of that, I'm going to add your favorite toppings. Here I have turkey pepperoni, and I have 2 servings, which is about 32 pepperonis. We're just going to add those on top here. And fun fact, my first job, I worked at Little Caesars, and I took orders over the phone, and I made pizzas. So when it comes to putting toppings on pizzas, I'm very precise in what I do because you have to be. You can only have, like, you have to place the pepperonis in a certain spot. You've got to have only this number of pepperonis on each pizza, blah, blah, blah. And so that's not so precise though, is it? So anyway, so my first job was working at Little Caesars. I know how to make the yummy garlic bread. It is one of my favorite things. And I wish I could still have it, but I can't. So there we go. All right, there's all the pepperonis on there. And last time I made this, I sauteed red and yellow peppers. Today I sauteed jalapeno peppers because I like it spicy every now and again. Okay, so I'm just going to sprinkle these on. Now you can use any of your favorite toppings for this. If you like mushrooms or black olives or green olives or you know, anything like any good keto style vegetables would be great on this. I'm trying to spread these out a little because I like it spicy, but I don't know, this is kind of scaring me a little. And then I am going to add the rest of the cheese to the top. For this part, you could, if you wanted to, use mozzarella balls or mozzarella slices, fresh mozzarella, or whatever you want to do. But there you go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this in an oven for a 375-degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes until the cheese is bubbly and thoroughly melted. And when I have that done, I will bring you back so you can see the finished product. All right, here is the finished product. Let me move you closer so you can see it. Doesn't that look good? Oh, I cannot wait to cut into this. I just took this out of the oven. I cooked it at 375 for 20 minutes, and this is how it came out. I'm going to let it cool for a minute, then I'm going to cut it and put it on a plate so you can see what it looks like. But while we're waiting for it to cook, I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you for having patience with me, for not putting out any new videos lately. I know it's been, I think this morning, 79 days since my last video, and I'm really sorry about that, guys. I was going through it. I'm just going to say that. I'm not going to think about it or look back on what was going on at the time, and I'm just going to move forward. Today I took all of my recipes off of my Spark People recipe calculator app that I use, and I put them into a Google Doc so that I could actually see what I have, maybe get some inspiration, and have some ideas of what I can make other videos for you. I ended up pulling off like 47 different recipes. Some were desserts, some were appetizers, some were dips, some were meals. I mean, there's really actually a really good rounded group of recipes that I have. So I look forward to making those recipes. Some of them I have to edit and make some changes to, some little tweaks. Like some of my recipes have macadamia flour, but I can't have macadamia nuts, so it's going to end up being pecan flour, you know, kind of little things like that. And yeah, so I'm excited to start cooking more again for you guys. I do have a couple videos that are going to be discussion videos or vlogs or whatever you want to call them, where I talk about my carnivore journey, as well as I did one of those blood tests to see what my food sensitivities were. That was kind of interesting too. So I do have some plans for you guys. I know it's been a while, but I have started updating my videos so that I can put recipes in there, and because I've read your comments, you guys want recipes, you also want me to pull my hair back, but personally I don't feel comfortable with my hair off my face because when I'm just not comfortable with the shape of my face. So you'll forgive me if I don't pull my hair back every time. Like right now, I know this is probably driving you guys crazy, but it is what it is, guys. But I have been reading your comments, and one of those was, you know, a lot of the comments were about, you know, including the recipe in the description. So I have been slowly working to add those recipes back in. Now, for you, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the recipe for this casserole in the description. What I need for you to do for me is to like this video, comment, and tell me what else you are looking forward to seeing, or asking me for new recipes, or anything you want to comment about. And then also don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell, because I do plan on putting out videos at least once a week, so that I can get back in the swing of things, and maybe we can make it a couple times a week. But for right now, I'm gonna make my goal one a week. So don't forget to you know, hit the like button and do all that for me. And now I'm going to show you what this looks like. It's no longer sizzling or bubbling, so I think it's cooled down enough for me to cook it for you, or to cut it for you. So, alright, here it is. I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And like I said, this recipe makes 6 portions. One thing I like about this is that you're starting with already ground beef, so it's not going to shrink. And like I said before, I worked at Little Caesars, and this is how you cut a pizza. You don't go in 4s, you go all the way around it just like this, and you make even slices. So, there you go. That's your tip for today. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pull this out, and I'm going to use this. I don't know if you guys can see the etching on it, but it does have, this is our cake server from our wedding. Yes, this cake server is 27 years old, and why not use it? I mean, come on. Am I just going to put it in a box and put it in the attic? I spent a lot of money on this. I'm going to use it. So, this is what I'm going to use it for, at least today. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out and put it on a plate. As you can tell, it's more of a casserole than it is a pizza, so don't even think that it's a pizza. But it's actually a little more crumbly than it was the last time. Maybe I didn't push it down enough. Anyway, it's still going to be good. It's still going to be delicious. Ooh, I just got a flavor of the jalapenos. Okay, so let me go ahead. I'm going to turn you back up. And there you go. All right, so guys, thank you so much for joining in today and having patience with me while I get through everything that I needed to do and finally getting back to cooking for you guys. Ooh, yeah, with the jalapenos. Ooh, that's a good little flavor. I took out all the spines and seeds, so it's more of a jalapeno flavor than it is too spicy. That is really, really good. Okay, you guys have a great rest of the day, and remember that you need to choose you. You need to do this for yourself, and I know that you can do it. You have a great day. Bye.